Okay, so there's another thing that Birdman Dad's tried out in the year 2020 is mealworms. Over here in WA, we found it really hard to get the mealworms. This is only something very small that we've set up. Okay, so by no means is it the right or wrong way to do it. It's just the way we do it. It's only very small scale. We're just trying it out at the moment. So the beetles end up in the top here, lay the eggs, the carrots. In the bottom of this is a small mesh. So the eggs actually then fall through into here. Okay, so then they drop through into the second tray. The eggs, they hatch out, we sieve them out, place the mealworms in here, which they grow to desired length that you require. Again, the carrot, they love feasting on the carrot. Mini mealworms seem to be the best if you can get them. All the birds really enjoy them. So that's just something that we do. Obviously they would eat a lot of mealworms. So obviously they would eat a lot of mealworms, and again, with most of the birds that we keep are live food eaters. So the mealworm is just another so the mealworm is again just another source of live food. Okay, so this is the mealworms. Now I have been told in the past, can you see how this one's obviously lighter in colour, almost white? So he's shedded his skin, and the finches seem to like these more than just the standard colour ones. Okay, so here we are at the fly box. This is where we breed our flies and our maggots. Okay, you can see the 4 containers in there. That's all we can basically fit in there. We've got the 4 containers, and then there's another couple containers that I put and we've got the other couple containers where we put the fly pupae where they'll hatch, because you've always got to keep restocking. We've really had a lot of trouble within the hot summers. We were losing a lot of the flies. I've just been putting in a little bit of water of late. Sugar cubes is what we put in for the flies. Some people do, some people don't. What we've got, okay, so what we have down here is what we call the flaky bran. And then for just say 4 containers that size, we would normally just put in around a litre of the flaky bran. We would normally obviously just tip that into a container. I'd also add to it, so this is the other product that we use, is the whey powder. Just a product that we use because of the fact that when you're feeding this sort of thing to birds, and with milk powders, is scours. Birds can suffer from scours, so that's just one product that we go. So normally, obviously, with our litre of brand, I would then put up to 3 big tablespoons of the powder. We would then obviously mix it in the container, which we can show you down the track when we're making some up. But just to a moist, you don't make it too wet, just to a moist, and that seems to work just fine. Okay, so the other thing that we've done is we've just put it on a thermostat that we've sort of got set at 28 degrees. Okay, then the other source of live food that we feed our birds, I think it's the most successful one of all, is obviously white ants. We feed our birds in the late afternoons around 4 p.m. every day. White ants, you can just see, and this bucket's obviously nearly gone, but plenty of white ants in there. Birds absolutely hang out for these. So when we're obviously feeding out, so we've got our white ants, we've got our maggots that we feed out, and then our mealworms, which is a real necessity for breeding finches that obviously require live food. And of course, then we've shown you the vinegar fly traps that we're also trying out now. Anything that you can. Okay, so that was just a little quick video of what we do. Thanks for watching. Remember, Birdman Dad will be bigger and better in 2020.